Good morning. Here's your Elgin wire lug case, the thick wire lugs. Really nice case, really beautiful watch. I want to go over a few things. One thing I like to tell you, and you might know this by now, is that with these lugs and everything, and this being at 16 millimeter width, you have so many options as far as bands. So many types of materials for the one-piece strap. You could put some NATO watch straps on it. Just so many choices, and I think you're going to really enjoy it and enjoy changing the look by different styles and different types, colors, bands, and such. And these lugs are real sturdy, so you won't have a problem causing any damage when you're putting the bands and taking them off and that kind of thing. So we have a gold buckle on there now. Before I stick it in the box, I will change that out too. I've got a nice buckle that'll match this case. So this is not a waterproof watch, so you don't want to wear it out in the rain. Don't keep it in the hot sunlight for hours at a time, like sitting on the dresser, etc. Something like that. Other than that, it's a wear everyday watch, and I'm going to show you my preferred winding and setting the hands technique. And this way, what I'm showing you will help this movement and the movement in the case and the connection between the crown into the movement. It's very similar. Well, in some ways, exactly just like a pocket watch, so it's a little bit different than a modern watch. So what I'm going to show you is important. So let's start with the winding. So instead of winding back and forth like this, like a normal modern watch, you're just going to wind in the one direction and in the forward or clockwise direction. So we're going to wind it with a slight pressure in on the crown. And it sounds like an old clock. And just take your time. And when you get to the end, you'll know. And we are just about there, and we are there. Your fingers will slide right off the ridges on the crown, and you're going to have a good grip on the crown when you're winding. So when you're there, you'll know your fingers are good. You're not going to break it. So setting the hands now, instead of a pull like this on the crown, we want to have a little more control on the crown because it is this whole setup. We want to preserve the sleeve, the stem into the sleeve, and then into the movement. We want to preserve the way that works so we get a nice, long-lasting setup. So it's a pinch behind the crown instead of a pull. So pinch behind the crown like this. Okay. Push it back in. There's a click. Pull it out. Click. Pull it out. Pinch. And when we set the hands, we want the hands to move in the forward direction. This will help it, everything just work properly for a long, long time. So we're going to turn the crown with the hands moving forward. Oh, did I pull it out? Yeah. And want to move the hands in the forward direction, clockwise. And take your time. You don't have to whip the hands around. Enjoy the moment. This will all come natural, quick when you get used to it and pushing the crown. And you are set to go. And I want to thank you again for giving her a good home.